Let's be very real. If you're waiting to have 3 million or 5 million sitting idly in your account before installing solar, you may be waiting until 2035. And by then, God knows what the price of petrol or the kilowatt of electricity will be. I hear it every day. Mr. Austin, I want to stop the noise. I want my kids to study with a fan on. But the money is just too much, or the money is not complete yet. Listen to me, come closer. In Nigeria, if you wait for perfect conditions, you will stay in the dark. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to start your solar journey, even if you don't have the full money right now. I'm talking about legal hacks, banking secrets they don't advertise on billboards. I'm talking about a modular strategy that allows you to start with what you have in your pockets today. So you don't need to be a billionaire, you just need to have some things in place, and I will give you that better plan. Now, the biggest mistake Nigeria make with solar is all or nothing. They say if it is not this kind of system, I would not buy. This type of mindset keeps you always in the dark. Now we think we have to buy the whole complex solar set at once. The 10 panels of 600 watts, the 5 kVA inverter, the big lithium batteries. So we save and save, and then after years, inflation hits your naira. Your naira devalues, and suddenly that 2 million is now 1.5 million because inflation has taken 500k. You are chasing a moving target. That is exactly what you are doing. Now stop chasing that target. Hitting the target, stop chasing that target. Instead, hit the target where it is standing. In the solar world, there is a concept called modular scalability. It's a big word, but that simply means build it like a Lego set. Actually, so today I'm going to break down the three parts you need to take to get to this light, to get to sustainable power supply so that your children can have light while they study, the fan can be on, you escape heat, you escape NEPA wahala. If you are ready, then let's start. One is the modular grow as you go model. This is my favorite model for the average Nigerian worker. You don't need a bank, you just need a strategy. Step A, the inverter plus battery backup. You don't need panels to start. I'll say it again. You do not need panels to start. Most of us have NEPA at least for 2 to 4 hours a day, even if it is at 2 a.m. So your first step is to buy a quality hybrid inverter and a good battery. Now, what is the cost? Now, instead of 3 million for the whole system, you might spend at least 900k. And what is the result? So when the grid is on, it charges your battery. When the grid go off, your fans, your TVs, your light stays on. So you have just solved 70% of your darkness problem. Step B, the panels add-on. 3 months later, when you have saved up some fuel money, you buy 2 or 4 panels, you mount them, you are charging from the sun. Then, if you even have gen, everything will now start working fine. Now, step C, the capacity expansion. A year later, you add another battery. Now you can carry your fridge. This is how smart people build their solar. This is how smart people build wealth. And it is how smart people build power. You are spending money on things that are important, but you aren't spending money, you are redirecting your monthly fuel budget into an asset that you can own. Number two, the banker's secret, solar loans. Now let's talk about those who want the full system today, but want to pay small in Nigeria. No, in Nigeria, we like a small. You will not ask two people to install solar. They'll ask you, do you have installmental payment? All right, let me continue. All right, so many people don't know They don't know this trick that I'm trying to tell you. They don't know that Nigerian banks have finally woken up. Because of the high cost of energy, bank like Stanbic, IBTC Bank, FCMB, First Bank, Access Bank now have a dedicated green finance or solar loans. Now, this is a pro tip. This is a pro tip. Don't just go and ask for a personal loan. The interest will kill you. The interest will suffocate you. You go pay interest. You go tire. You go explain, tire. Nobody go understand. Ask for an asset finance loan for solar. Be specific. Asset finance loan for solar or for green energy or for renewable energy. Now, at Lysol, we work with these institutions. Some of them only require 30 to 40% down payment. If you really check, 20%. Now, if a system is 2 million naira, you can pay 400k, install the system, then you pay the rest over 12 to 36 months. Now, think about that for a moment. If your monthly repayment is like 60k and you are already spending 70k on fuel, solar is literally paying for itself. You are not losing money, you are just changing who you give the money instead. Instead of giving the money to a fuel station, you are giving it to the bank and buying your freedom. Number 3, pay as you go and leasing. There is the rent to own model. Companies like Kingston, Lumos, Baobab, and other companies, they are doing amazing things here, especially for small systems. Yes, especially for manageable systems. You pay a commitment fee, sometimes it's as low as maybe 40 to 50k. Yes, and they give you the system that can power your lights, your fans, your TVs. You pay a daily or weekly subscription plan. Yes, some persons have contacted me for this model and I have given them appropriate directions. You understand? Yes. Now, if you don't pay, the light goes off. But once you finish paying, it is usually 12 to 24 months. The system becomes yours forever. You get? This is perfect for small business owners like barbers, tailors, chemists, and people living in rented apartments who don't want to commit to a massive permanent structure, because your landlord will say, hey, who goes you? Who be that person when they climb my roof? Yes. It will help you. It's also helpful for parents in the village who just have basic appliances and who need basic comfort. You understand? But wait, and before you run off and go and take a loan or start buying bits and pieces, hear this. Low budget does not mean low quality. You must understand this concept. When you are doing modular solar, understand the following that I'm going to say. Buy a hybrid inverter. Ensure it can handle panels later, even if you are not buying them now. Number 2, go lithium if you can. It is better to have one small lithium battery, let's say 5 kVA, 5 kilowatt or 3.5 kilowatt, that lasts for 10 years than 2 cheap tubular batteries that die in 18 months. Number 3, get a wiring audit. Make sure your house isn't leaking power. Yes, make sure you do a proper load audit so you know what your present load can carry. You understand? So here is the framework. If you want to buy solar and you don't have money to start, this is what we advise. Do these things. Number 1, you track your waste. For the next 30 days, write down every kobo you spend on fuel, write down every money you spend on engine oil, generator repairs, estimated bills, your transport to that filling station and your transport, all those money where you give Okada men. Carry me go buy filling, carry me go filling station. You get? So all those money, you calculate it for the next 30 days. That number is your solar budget. Number 2, you must choose a path. Are you going with the modular, buying piece by piece, or the bank loans, paying small, or pay as you go, starting very small? Number four, you need to talk to a consultant, not a hawker. You don't need to you don't need to consult a roadside installer or one of your neighbor's friend's cousin that they told you he was doing solar when we were doing chit chats. Talk to a professional. Don't just buy parts from the market. Talk to us at Source Solar or any reputable firm. Tell them I have 500k now. I want a system that will eventually carry my whole house. What is the best foundation I can lay? The consultant will now give you the best advice. Buy this system, don't buy this system. Buy the other system, don't buy the other system. And let me add this: if you have little loads that you want to power, you can just go for solar generators. Yes, you can have solar generators from 400k, 500k, 800k, million, the one that can power some things. You understand? So you are still using solar. Put one panel in your roof, buy your panel 400 watts, 500 watts, connect it to your solar generator. When there is light, it charges. When there is sun, it also charges. You understand? That is how smart people scale. So Nigeria is not getting any cheaper, but your life can get a little easier. Yes. But don't let the big price tag on solar scare you away from the comfort you deserve. If this episode gave you a light bulb moment, hit the like button. Subscribe to Light Source Solar Podcast. I'm here almost every week, yes, to give you the podcast that will save you money, save you fuel cost, and give you the comfort and the light that you deserve.